And welcome to Grind Music Repeat, live at the BackStreet Music Festival, live in the Cigar Lounge down here in Wallace, North Carolina. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Okay, we have Kimberly Hardy, Congresswoman.
I'm doing great. And I'll be Congresswoman after I win in November.
Oh, we speak it into
That's
existence.
right. That's right.
What we do. That's what we do. So for the people that don't know, give them a little bit about yourself.
So I am a social worker, a social work professor at Fayetteville State University. I am that means I'm somebody who solves problems for a living. Okay. And I now teach my students to solve those problems for a living. Before I became a professor, I was a school social worker. And so much of what my platform is about is centered on things I've seen my students and their families and communities go through. So things about education and jobs and healthcare, and can't nobody afford anything and stuff like that. So I am that, but I'm also a mom. Okay. And so I don't know how, but it just turns out my son is now 19. Okay. He was a baby yesterday, so he's 19 now. Yeah. And so it matters to me, having watched my son and his friends grow up and see what some hardships some families had to face or opportunities their school just didn't have because of fundings. All of those things wrap into what made me decide that I wanted to step up and run for Congress. And I'm second vice chair of the state Democratic Party. So I now know really intimately how the things that happen up at the White House affect the stuff that's happening at our house. And so we need somebody to go up there and run in the U.S. House to make it better. Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. And I know we're going to try to keep it on the move. I know y'all got a lot of things to do, but it was one of the things you said that kind of stood out to me. The problem solving kind of thing. Correct. Like, what's some of the problems in this country that you think within your power that you can fix?
How much time do you have? Well, so here's the first thing. The first problem is that we have a fascist regime running the country. And so the power is in all of us and we, the people, to resolve that. That happens in November. So what matters more than anything is I can't get there and solve those problems if folks don't vote me into office. Okay. And so that's number one. But when I get there, when I win, because I'm already claiming that thing, right? Just like you said. So when I win, there are a couple of things I want to do. They have dismantled most of the U.S. Department of Education. And in that regard, that means that children who need special education services are not getting access to those resources. We have certain professions that actually are very female dominated, nursing, social work, and education, that have been deprofessionalized. Okay. So now if a woman or a man, but these tend to disproportionately be women oriented. Yeah. If somebody says, I want to go to school and get a student loan for one of these professions, the amount of funding they have has decreased because they don't see it as a profession anymore. I want to restore that. And then I want to make sure that the money that comes to North Carolina schools actually gets to the schools. Yes. Because right now, North Carolina is 50th in the whole country in per pupil spending. So we spend the least amount of money per kid in our school system, and that has a long-term effect on them. Yes, the state that's right above us is South Carolina, and they're beating us by $5,000 per student. That $5,000 makes the difference between having labs and the kids can do science in, or arts that they can perform and learn instruments and theater and stuff like that. Those things get cut from schools for lack of funding. And so there's a lot of money that's supposed to come to our schools from Congress, but the president has moved those funds over to his own personal nefarious things. And so my job is going to be to go and right that wrong. Education is the great equalizer. There are so many people who have made it out of a space, who have changed the whole trajectory of their families' lives because they got a good, sound education. And so job one, when I get there, is the restoration of the Department of Education and sending funds down here so that we can have a competitive advantage for our kids, just like all these other states do.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing right there. Yep. Grind Music Repeat, live from the J. Arthur Cigar Lounge. You got any other words you want to leave with the people?
I cannot stress enough. I know every cycle we say, oh, this is the most important election of our lifetime. And we always mean that. Yeah. But like legit, this one really is. Because if we don't take back Congress, then we can't hold the presidential administration in check and hold them accountable. And that will mean there's 2 years that go by where there's no one coming to save us, right? We are who we have been waiting for. I tell people all the time, you have more power than you realize, and you have more power than you're using. Don't let nobody listen. Don't let anybody tell you. I want this is right here. Your vote really does matter. I promise it's not they gonna pick whoever they want anyway. They gonna decide what they want anyway. These people know our collective power and they fear it, which is why they're working so hard to keep us from exercising it. But if we show up in force, like we always have as a community, then we can put good people in office, and then those folks can go to DC and work for all of us. So please, 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 early voting in this state starts October 15th. Be in line early, cast that ballot. It really does make a difference.
Oh, yeah. I thank you. Power to the people. Live, Grand Misery Pete, live from the J. Arthur Cigar Lounge at the BackStreet Music Festival in Wallace, North Carolina. Who we got to my left, to my right? Let me get that right.
All right. To your right, you have Dr. Raymond Smith. I am the Democratic nominee for North Carolina's 3rd Congressional District. The 3rd Congressional District is comprised of the counties of Wilson, Wayne, Greene, Pitt, Lenoir, Sampson, Duplin, Jones, and Onslow. So if you live in either one of those counties, my name will be the second name that you see when you pick up your ballot. At the top of the race is going to be the Senate race, and that's former Governor Roy Cooper. And the next name that you're going to see on your ballot, if you live in one of those 9 counties, is me, Dr. Raymond Smith.
Oh yeah, Mr. Raymond, Dr. Raymond Smith.
Yes,
so
sir.
what's some things that you pushing for as far as what you want to evolve or change or renew or bring back?
Well, first and foremost, let me tell you a little bit about who I am. Okay. I am not new to politics. I started on the Board of Education in Wayne County. I was the vice chairman of the Wayne County School Board. And after that, I became a legislator in the North Carolina General Assembly. I served 2 terms in the House of Representatives, and some of the legislation that I'm most proud of for my military veterans, I was able to work on a committee that made it that military veterans do not pay taxes, state taxes on their retirement income. Also, state employees, their minimum wage is $15 an hour, not $7.25. So I'm on those bills, and I'm very proud of the efforts that I put forth. But most of all, I'm born and raised in Goldsboro. So I'm born and raised in this district. I'm a country boy at heart. I'm a combat veteran. I served in Desert Storm. I'm a decorated combat veteran, United States Army.
Salute to your service.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. But the bottom line is service never stops.
Oh, no.
So what is in my heart is that I still have something to give. And I know that this election is the most important election of our lifetimes. You know how I know?
How you know?
Now listen. You gonna like this one.
All right.
I know I look good for my age. Okay.
I'm talking about.
All right. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I know I look good for my age.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I was born before the 1964 Civil Rights Act. I was born before the 1965 Voting Rights Act. So when I was born in this country, I was born without the right to vote. My son, Christopher, who just turned 40 years old last year, who just retired from the Army after 20 years of service.
Ooh, salute to his
as proud of
service
my
too.
son as I can be. He's the first one in my family born with the right to vote in this country. Now, can I tell you that is something that a lot of people don't think of? It's not been that long ago. So what we're watching right now in real time is the repeal of affirmative action in higher education. We're watching the repeal of diversity, equity, and inclusion. We're watching in real time the repeal of voting rights in this country. What does that mean for young people? It means you will not have the same chance that I did. Are you listening to me?
Sir.
You will not have the same opportunity of protection that I did. So it's like this. It's like medicine. If the doctor prescribes you medicine for an ailment, let's say you have diabetes. There's no cure for diabetes, but there's a treatment, right? So you get the diabetic medication, you take your pill, you take your insulin, and you start feeling better, right? So what do we have a tendency to do? We have a tendency to stop taking our medicine because we feel good and forget it's the medicine that got us feeling better. Well, when we stop taking that medicine, what happens is that illness, that condition, it comes back with a vengeance. Well, diversity, equity, and inclusion, affirmative action in higher education, voting rights. that was the medicine that this country was taking against racism and discrimination. That's what gave women the right to vote. That's what gave Black people opportunities and jobs and education. With the repeal of these things, what do you think is getting ready to happen?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Do I need to say more?
No, sir.
Okay. So America was taking its medicine. No, it was not a cure for racism. No, it was not a cure for discrimination, but it kept it from being bad. Okay, it created a level playing field. Okay, so what I'm here to say is we need to be alarmed about what we see. And I know young people, it's hard for you to see what I've seen because you have not lived my life. So I love your energy, but don't throw us old folks away. We got some wisdom. Yes. Okay. We've seen some things you've not seen. So let's work together.
Yes, sir.
Let's get your energy and my wisdom, and let's make a difference in this country.
Yes, sir. That's beautiful. I thank you so much for that right there. Because I just noticed like how this country was built. It was built off of immigrants, people coming over here to work on the transcontinental railroad and stuff like that. And then so the togetherness of this country was founded from people that didn't even know each other, people that don't share the same color skin or have the same kind of texture of hair. So I just thank y'all for speaking on that unity. I think that's a little bit more that we need in this country.
That's what makes America unique. You go to any other country, for the most part, you go to Germany, most Germans resemble one another. Yeah. You go to Japan, most people from Japan resemble one another. You go to China, most people from China resemble each other. But this is America. We're the great melting pot. We're not supposed to be one. We're not supposed to be a monolith. We're not supposed to look the same. But we're one because we all believe in what? The Constitution. Yes. The Constitution is what brings us together. And the Constitution is what's under attack. Yes. The very thing that brings this country together is the U.S. Constitution, and the Constitution is under attack. So if for no other reason, we may not agree on whether collards are good or whether cauliflower is good. We may not agree on mustard or mayonnaise, but we certainly agree that this is the greatest country in the nation, and that it is worth fighting for, and it's worth preserving this democracy at all costs, regardless of your race, your religion, your sexual orientation, your thought process. We got to realize that this is still the greatest country in the world. You don't see buses lining up getting out of here, do you? Nah. Okay. You see everybody trying to come in here. And there's a reason for that. This is still the great land of opportunity. It is. But there are people right now who are trying to destroy that. And we have got to come together as a country to make sure that we don't let that happen. Yes. Because I want to make sure you have the same opportunities that I had in life. Thank you. Thank you so much. And welcome back to another episode of Grind Music Repeat, live at the J. Arthur Cigar Lounge at the BackStreet Music Festival. Got Boss Greedy, he just came off the stage. How you feeling, yo?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good, man. I can't complain, man. I can't complain, man. It's a good feeling.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the tracks you did up there, man.
Oh, man, let's start off with Party of the Year, man. I did Party of the Year, which symbolized, how we used to be back in the days when we was growing up and watch our mothers and sisters and brothers, and everybody got along with one another. Everybody got at each chair and enjoy one another. You know what I mean? So that's the vibe that I'm bringing.
Oh yeah, man. So hey, I wanted to ask you, since I think we did the awards ceremony with Cobb.
Oh yeah.
How did you get the name?
Oh man, how I get the name Boss Greedy, man. I started a record label in Dallas, Texas called Greedy Boy Records. Okay. And with me taking control of what I was doing with the artists and giving them a voice, you know what I mean? Instead of being pull like strings like puppets, you know what I mean? So they just started calling me Boss. That's Boss, the boss of Greedy Boy Records. So it just stuck, Boss Greedy. You know what I mean?
Okay. So Boss Greedy. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. Nice to finally get you on the show. Hey, so you got any upcoming events or anything like that?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. I got one of the biggest events that I'm about to do. I just got through doing a big event for Juneteenth. I mean, thousands of people there. We turned it up. But the next one I'm doing is Soul by the River in West Virginia. You know what I mean?
West
Country, Southern, and Soul platform, it's going down, man. It's going to be awesome, bro. September the 12th is going down.
Oh yeah, man. Okay, and that's Grind Music Repeat. Where if it ain't about that grind, we ain't got no time. If it ain't about music, we really can't use it. There you go. Yeah, man. Hey yo, it's nice to get you on the show. Hey man, get you some ice, cool off. You
already know, man. I'm telling you, cognac and the coke got to do me well. Man, y'all know what it is. 2-6 in the building, Fayetteville, North Carolina. 1978 Rock Canyon Drive. Follow, like, share, and listen. Tell me what you think. Let's go.
And we back live from the Cigar Lounge in Wallace, North Carolina. Shout out to the people. Power to them. We back doing maintenance. Grind music repeat. Where if it ain't about that music, we really can't use it. And if it ain't about that grind, we ain't got no time. Shout out to the BackStreet Music Festival. We got Mrs. Lee Raines. How are you today?
I'm doing good, Twan. I'm glad to be back on the music grind.
Oh yeah. So how you feeling today?
I'm doing good. It's hot.
Okay. So you started off the event today. How did that make you feel?
Well, first of all, I want to say it was an honor to start up BackStreet Music Festival here in Wallace, North Carolina. As y'all know, Wallace is one of my hometowns. I'm originally from Rose Hill, but Wallace is my second hometown.
Oh, yeah.
And J. Arthur Cigar Lounge is like family to me because it is owned by my family.
Shout out to the big six over there in the cut. Okay, so when you opened up the show for them today, what did you give them?
Well, today was I had to do the opening prayer, and today was just something that I had been working on. I kind of wanted to throw it out there, test it in the waters a little bit before I hit the studio with it. Yeah. Because as I've stated in the past, I don't put nothing out there that God don't allow me to put out there. And so the song that I did today was called Healing Don't Come, which I hope to, when you're available, hit the studio and we can get together.
Okay.
And so it's basically, that song is basically letting people know that no matter what you're going through, that you may think that the healing from it, you gotta heal from it right there. But you gotta realize it takes time to get over the heartache, the pain, to get over suffering. You can't expect it to go through. You can't expect for everything to be okay right then. You got to go through a process with it. That's really why the song is called Healing Don't Come.
Yeah. Okay. I thank you so much for that message right there. So, do we got anything upcoming? What we got from Lee coming up next?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I know a lot of y'all be wondering like where I am on my off time, what I'm doing on my off time. Basically, you guys, I'm wherever Draquan and 18 Studios book me. So he'll be letting you know where I am. But hopefully, I guess what? Hopefully by the fall we'll be hitting the studio.
Yeah, at least I want another Fresh Fridays at least.
Yes.
Yeah, so we gotta tell Miss Tamika real quick. We need Fresh Fridays.
Tamika, big thing, we want Fresh Fridays back.
Okay.
Oh, y'all heard that? Say it again. Fresh Fridays is coming back, and we're gonna be at the studio, Big Dick. Are we gonna be doing it down here some or back in the studio?
Yeah.
All right now.
Big C said everywhere.
And go ahead and mark your calendars next year for June 19th because your girl Lee Rain will be the guest doing her podcast June 19th next year for the Juneteenth Festival in Sampson County, North Carolina at the Sampson County Agro Center.
Let's go. Civic Center?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's go.
Now, Draquan and them knew about this. Every year from now on, Juneteenth, I will be the podcaster for those interviews.
I like that right there. I like that right there.
And so, but if y'all want to reach me, Draquan, give him the shout out on my 18 studio.
Okay. You got any messages you want to leave with people before you get up out of here?
I just want to let everybody know, look, even though Sampson and Duplin County has been going through a lot, even though we have been having a lot of gun violence, we have been going through a lot of disagreements, brother against brother, sister against sister. Look, you guys, we as a community, we can come together and we need to stop, I say this, stop fighting against one another and come together in the name of Jesus.
Amen. Amen. I thank you so much, Lee. And that's going to be Grand Music Repeat live at the BackStreet Music Festival, live from J. Arthur's Cigar Lounge. And we thank y'all. Back at the BackStreet Music Festival, live from the J. Arthur Cigar Lounge. We got Naso and one of the steppers in the building. What's going on with you?
What's up, big dog? Only know it.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on with you?
Okay, man, I'm taking it easy, man. So last time we checked it out, you was talking about you were gonna do that for your birthday, but you moved that to the 8th.
Yeah. That's going on August the 8th. August 8th, 2026. I'm gonna do the You Gotta Move video shoot. Have a birthday bash right there at 635 Pickett Bay Road in Chinquapin, North Carolina. Everything going down from 5 until. That's right, 5 until. Okay. Come out there, you know what I'm saying, get your motion on, and we're gonna get it on.
Okay. So what you think about the festival so far? What y'all see?
Well, for me, you know what I'm saying, it's my first time doing the festival, you know what I mean? And I think it's a great thing, you know what I'm saying? I think it's something good, you know what I'm saying, for the community and everything. And I was glad to be a part of it, and I was glad to be able to have my dancer, Baby Bree, with me, you know what I mean? So she always represent me, you know what I'm saying? We always hold it down together. So, you know, it was a good day, you know what I'm saying? I got to see some other artists perform, do their thing. So, you know, I learned a lot from them. You know what I'm saying? I can put it into my own self. But, you know, as a whole, everything was good.
Oh, yeah. And then we seen that Graham floating around out there.
Oh, yeah. You know, Graham, you know, I asked him to come out here, man, get you know what I'm saying, get a video of me or whatever, you know what I'm saying, of my performance or whatever. Because, you know, that's something I like to do because of me. I like to study my videos. So that way, you know what I'm saying, if anything I can do better on my next performance, then I can do that better for my next performance. So, you know, but like I said, everything is a learning process. You know, so, you know, I'm going to say I'm still a baby in the game far as the Southern Soul, but, you know, I'm still toting the bottle, but I'm getting there, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's Nice Soul and Baby Bree, the stepper with the white boots on today. Yeah. I'm talking about she killing them.
Already.
Hey, so you got anybody you want to shout out, send some love to?
I'm going to shout out ATN Studios. Again, you know what I'm saying? I'm shout you out, my man Drake. You know what I'm saying? He always look out for me. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? To the cast that drop. I want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, God, man, for giving me the talent, you know what I'm saying, to do what I do. You know what I mean? And I want to shout out on 5 Foot Productions. I want to shout my peoples out on Grammy R. I want to shout my producer, my manager, Migo. You know what I'm saying? I got an event coming up on August 22nd. 2026. I'm gonna be in Raleigh, North Carolina, for the summer. Let me see, it's the summer bash. You know what I'm saying, with my homegirl Angel King. You know what I'm saying, the TNT girls. Then I got my homie. He's the hype man of the year. You know what I'm saying. We call him Double Shots. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna shout him out too already.
What about you? You got anybody you want to shout out? She said she love y'all. She having fun at the BackStreet Music Festival. We live at the J. Arthur Cigar Lounge in Wallace, North Carolina. Grand Music Repeat. If it ain't about music, we really can't use it.
Ooh, yeah.
Live at the J. Arthur Cigar Lounge at the BackStreet Music Festival in Wallace, North Carolina.
What's all we doing?
Grand Music Repeat. It's your host, Draquan. Who we got to my right?
We got TV on Killer right here from Port City, Wilmington, North Carolina. Y'all know what it is. I am here underneath I Swim with Sharks. Shout out TC. She got me here today. Yeah. Praise Jesus. Boy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, you just came off the stage?
Just came off the stage.
Okay.
Fresh, boy. Fresh.
Let's tell us a little bit about your performance.
Ooh, okay. Before we get to performance, listen, I went to the wrong address when I first got here. So I was driving like an hour and 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Boom, right? I pop out in Lumberton. I'm actually at a railroad station.
Wow.
Right? Ain't nobody there. I'm calling my labor like, hey, where we at, dude? Then, like, come to find out I was still an hour.
Yeah, in the wrong direction.
And a half away. But you know, look, God forgive.
Yeah.
And I lost every ounce of energy and hope that I had.
Yeah. And
so I grabbed a Black & Mild and I poured up the cup right there from the 7-Eleven. I got happy. Came back stronger. She wouldn't let me have no alcohol until I got here. And
that's
so like
what I'm talking about.
Boy, I'm lit.
We good.
We lit. And so as far as the show though, it went great performance. Wallace, I love you. great energy. And we will be back next year.
Oh yeah, got to. Okay, so people that ain't familiar with the way that you get down, you know what I'm saying? Elaborate on that a little bit.
I'll make music of emotional intelligence in the best way that I could possibly say it, which is through music. It's the voice that I never had when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I could finally, music has been my like therapy session, right? So like if I say it through music, I feel like the world can like, take it from it and evolve from it. So like that's been my entire process, my entire progress. Yeah. It's just been evolving my mindset, who I am as a person, and trying to figure out how to open up more and be myself more in the best way people can receive it.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Grind Music Repeat at the BackStreet Music Festival. So is it, you got any upcoming events?
Yes, we got the what's the September one? Chance to Star Music Festival. I'm also a DJ too. They call me DJ Lover. Why?
Let's go.
You know what I mean? I'm on the one, two, like, well, I got you, bro. So I will be DJing that whole thing. It's a 3-day festival, Richmond, Virginia. Ain't one in Hampton. Ain't one in Hampton. Just Richmond. We back, Richmond. What's up? No, I ain't gonna pass out this time. Last time I was 115-degree weather, and you boys on the stretcher.
Oh no.
Yo.
Oh no, man. For one, I want to say shout out to you stepping on the show live at the J. Arthur Cigar Lounge. You got somebody you want to send some love to? Go ahead and shoot it. Oh my God,
yes. Mom, I love you. RP to go. You know what I mean? I really do. Bree, you the best. Look, that's my camera girl back there. Catch these titties. TC, I wouldn't be here without you. All right. Shout out Awesome with Shark. Shout out the fam back home. Swerving on the beat. What's up? J. Calamo. Y'all know what it is. We got another single coming up this hopefully before summer over, if I can actually finish my taxes.
Let's go.
I love y'all. J. Arthur Cigar Lounge. It's been a pleasure.
Grind Music Repeat again. Live in the Cigar Lounge, Wallace, North Carolina at the BackStreet Music Festival. Oh man, we got Graham Earl. I'm talking about, man, this guy right here for the town of Magnolia been putting on and putting on and putting on. For them that don't know what you into, Graham, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay, again, I'm down here in enemy territory.
Oh shoot!
Down here in Wallace. It's almost football season, so I'm in that vibe. I'm a graduate from James King High School, so I ride with Wallace Road. So some of them are in here right now. To my right.
Yeah.
Mr. Alvin Pratt, one of my arch rivals when I played in school. But yeah, I am the town commissioner of Magnolia, North Carolina. I'm in support of the BackStreet Music Festival. And my man Jerry right here.
Oh yeah.
Rock.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Graham. Okay. So like I've been seeing, I'm talking about, man, I can't scroll on my timeline for too long without seeing Graham Earl, man. So like as far as like, you putting out music, you know what I'm saying? You interviewing and talking to people, having great conversations about, building up infrastructure, you know what I'm saying? Pieces about education, you know what I'm saying? So like, what's some of those things that you just see, like, as far as like coming up for the town of Magnolia?
Oh, wow. Well, we're getting ready to do, I think it's called Christmas in July.
Let's go.
Christmas in July. I think it's with, I can't think of the organization, but they're going to do like book bags and equipment to get children prepared for school.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. Also, we're getting our community center up and running. I think that will be open. They're having this open in September.
Yeah.
There'll be a space where community can meet. You can do some interviews.
Yeah.
And where kids can pretty much come. We hope to have some like poetry dreams for the kids. So Magnolia is small but growing. And I hope to have a music festival here in Magnolia. I see what Wallace is doing.
Yeah.
I'm not biting off of Wallace, but I enjoyed the day so far.
Yeah.
Local talent. It's good. So I hope we get to see the 919 project Go being done.
Yeah.
So Go and get the county.
That's what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I got some roots in the DC area, my family. So Go and Duke County.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. We got Graham Earl on the Grind Music Repeat show, live from Wallace, North Carolina. Man, I pray that when y'all see this, that this finds y'all well, man. We having a ball today. We got an after party tonight, man. Wow. I'm performing. I'm gonna make it number 2 tonight. We're gonna double. Yeah, we're gonna double up on them, Graham.
Wow.
Right here.
Oh, in here?
Yeah.
Listen. Hold on. This is a class of the Titans, so you got 2 interviews. So I gotta switch it up with the interview.
Okay.
So you performing now?
Yeah.
In the Cigar Lounge?
In the Cigar Lounge. I'm talking about shout out to Miss Tasha.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mans over there on the bar. I'm talking about, man, we gonna light it up. And she said come through and bring it again. Cause I came last year, but we ended up performing. But what I didn't do last year is take the next day off. So I had to leave early because I had to go to work. Now we got all day and all night. Yeah, so shout out to that.
So what's in your shit then?
Oh man, I got like usually like with a lot of my pieces, I got a lot of soul. I got this Beyonce kind of remix / cover that I put together and stuff like that. I ain't got Missy Elliott in it for the rewind part, but I got my homegirl Kira. Shout out to her, Kira Debalati. Yeah, we rocking tonight. We lit. And I got this other track that I'm gonna do, and it's kind of centered around like how sometimes we get down into our situations and not know that we got to keep going forward. So it's like sometimes some days I get up, I really don't want to go to work, you know what I'm saying? But I make sure like, yo, Dre, you got to fund your operation because, you know, there ain't really too many people just handing out what you need, Dre. And I like nice stuff, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I work hard for it, girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen. Like I said, class of the Titans, I'm doing a little bit of interview. Listen, man, you definitely. I'm working on it still, man. You gotta
Okay.
get on track with brothers.
Yeah. Oh man, history in the making.
All right.
Yeah.
I like this guy. I like this guy's style. So again, you see how we switched the interview to the interview? Just right in front of y'all face.
Only him. Only him, man. I'm talking about, man, it's nice to see you. You looking fly. I see that you're healthy. Your mental is healthy. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a message for the people or you want to send some love to them, go ahead and shoot it out to them, real.
I think you said it all, man.
Okay.
Always take care of your physical, your mental, and your spiritual. And the scriptures say, your body is your temple.
Yeah.
So you got to do those things. And I see that you're practicing through the music, through the interviews.
Yeah.
And you're good for the community, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, Graham. Thank you, bro. Them words mean a lot, yeah. That mean a lot. And that's Graham on the Graham Music Repeat Show, or should I say that's Draquan on the Graham Music Repeat Show? But I like that. I like that, man. I love this right here. And I want to say thank you to the Cigar Lounge for letting us do the podcast in here, man. And then shout out to everybody over here that's just, patient with us and listening to our conversation and still having a good time, having a good cigar. Got something to drink over there, that stuff at that bar. Welcome back to Grime Music Repeat, live from the J. Arthur Cigar Lounge at the BackStreet Music Festival in Wallace, North Carolina. I got another gospel artist up here going by Moses. Moses, what you got going on?
Good. I just performed, did my thing at the show today. Give God the glory, praise and worship to Him, because He saved my life. You know what I mean? Back in 2022, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and I went to the doctor, and they gave me pills for it, but it made me feel sick and dizzy. So I told them, and they switched it. And the pills he switched it to made it do the same. It did the same thing. Like it made me feel sick and dizzy again. So I went back to him, and he said there was no more pills at that time they could give me. So after I got discharged, I went off my meds, which I know was very, very ignorant. But about 10 years later, after dealing with all this schizophrenia and mental illness in my head, I wound up stabbing my uncle, and I felt so bad about it that I tried to kill myself, and but luckily it didn't work out, and the cops came and took me to jail. Then from jail I went to a mental institution, and in the mental institution I found God. In the mental institution, they give you passes on the weekends to go out to the community to prove you're not a threat to yourself or others. Yeah. So on my pass, I went to a church, and this church was filled with so much love and joy and the Holy Spirit that I just wanted to tell the world about it, and that's how I started doing gospel rap.
Hey man,
saved my life.
Yeah, for one, bro, I want to thank you for sharing that, bro. Cause I'm talking about your journey, bro. That's tough. Everybody don't make it back whole. You know what I'm saying? Cause sometimes we get bothered by the storms in our lives and stuff like that. And I just want to thank you for sharing that. That's that right there. That kind of touched me a little bit, bro. So I'm with you, bro. So tell us a little bit about what you performed today.
I performed 6 songs, but it was like 6. It was like
you made a mix.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, the first one was My Misery is My Ministry, and that dealt with like mental illness and how it affected me and how I'm using it to minister to other people. Mm-hmm. And the second one was called Heaven Rock. And that's like it's like a dance song for the Lord. You know what I mean? So you can dance like David. Mm-hmm. And the third song was Praise, and it's about walking with God, but it's an upbeat type song, so you can dance to it too. Yeah. And the third song, and the fourth song was Let It Be, which was like a Beatles sample, and it was just like informing people to let stuff be nowadays, because people just go crazy over nothing. So the song is called Let It Be. Yeah. The fifth song was me and my friend over here, King Dirt the Don, foot on their neck. And that's just about how we just stomp on these demons' necks. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the sixth song was with me and Natano, called Pit of Fire. Mm-hmm. It's about how we won't let you fall in the pit of fire, because you use God to lift you up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. That's beautiful, bro. I like your message. I like how cool you is. Honestly, you don't look like what you live through. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you for that, bro. Put that pressure on the shoulders. Keep it out of the face, my brother. You got any upcoming events you want to speak about? Any new music?
We got an event in West Virginia.
Shout out to West VA.
On the 22nd. We got an event in on Creek Road.
Moses is booked up. Moses is parting the Red Sea. He gonna get on that stage and he gonna do his thing, man. So I want to say shout out to 810 Studios, man. I want to say shout out to you for coming on, revealing that information right there, because a lot of people don't know that everybody going through something. Sometimes we just think everybody has it better than other people, but sometimes our problems ain't the same as other people's problems. So I just want to thank you for that right there, man. Grind Music Repeat. I thank you for coming on, man. All right. And we back live at the J. Arthur Cigar Lounge. Everybody in here having a good time. They having a good time outside too. Shout out to the BackStreet Music Festival live in Wallace, North Carolina. I got King Dirt the Don. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. Pleasure being here, man. Enjoying the festivities of the festival. Loving it so far.
Okay, so for people that are not too familiar with who you are, give them a little bit of something about yourself.
Well, I'm King Dirt the Don. I just switched over from secular music to gospel only now. And the backstory of that is I have a past, and everybody does, and I'm a work in progress. And I know it starts with the church and the youth, so I'm gonna be a steward of that situation and turn my life around at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, that's beautiful, man. So tell us a little bit about what y'all performed on the stage today.
So today, I hit the stage with my boy Moses, man of God. Shout out to him, and also shout out to him too, because he really got me into the music. I went with him to the studio on a taxi one day, didn't know I was finna rap or record with him, and boom bop, and then we recorded. And as far as today go, we mixed down a 10-minute showcase, seeing what the people wanted to hear, but we wanted to go on an aggressive feel while shining the light. So that's what we did.
Oh yeah. So like in like being a gospel artist, like what's the line that you don't try to cross as far as still, because hip hop is hip hop, but it still has like higher infinite power healing our people, like people like Common and stuff like that. So like what's your line as far as like how you describe it?
How I describe it is that I'm gonna do it in stewardship as a leader. I've been one of those people that's led people astray. Let's say you talking about guns, murder, sex, and all of the things like that. Your ears are like sponges, so it's absorbing that nasty nature, and it's bad for the culture. And me condoning that, and like saying that I got a homeboy that does it, but I ain't judging. But I let it happen, and it's cool. And I partake in it. You know what I mean? So I realized I got to turn over the leaf and close that door because God don't like halfways. He don't like halfways, so I can't go halfway and halfway out.
Yeah, all the way real, man. All the way real, man. Shoot, man, it's nice to get you on the show. You got any upcoming events you want to speak on?
Yes, I'll be in the stage again at 4:30 here at the BackStreet Music Festival.
Okay, he gonna double up on him.
Yeah,
Okay.
10-minute slot. So then my next event after that is at my church, Pine Grove Missionary Baptist. August the 7th, we'll be doing something there. Fired Up is this event.
Yeah.
And after that, I'll be in Durham on Hoover Road on the 22nd with Moses Man of God again with the Gospel Explosion. Shout out to the Gospel Explosion.
Oh yeah.
And that's just a couple, but it's lined up all the way through September.
Yeah.
And I'll give you little bits and pieces, but I don't want to give you too much at the moment.
Oh yeah, man. I thank you, bro. Cause like, you know, speaking about this kind of event and stuff like that, getting to meet new artists and stuff like that, it's just a pleasure of mine, you know. And I love how powerful you and Moses and even Day Nation, he just walked up out of here. How powerful y'all speak, you know, and that right there. You feel it in here, you know what I'm saying? So I thank y'all for providing that to this event, and I wish y'all power, peace, and good graces.
Appreciate that, and I also want to shout out to the BackStreet Music Festival. I caught that news show about a couple days ago, 2 days ago, caught up on speed, and didn't know it was that big of an event, so I took the situation as an opportunity, so I'm glad I was able to showcase my boy Man of God, and I'm going to give you guys room.
Oh yeah, man, I thank you. We on Grind Music Repeat, live at the J. Arthur Cigar Lounge, Wallace, North Carolina, at the BackStreet Music Festival. Here we go. And welcome back to the BackStreet Music Festival, live at the J. Arthur Cigar Lounge in Wallace, North Carolina. I got Day Nation. He just came off that stage and he done stomped for Jesus. He done slid for him, man. Tell us about that performance, man.
Yeah, man, it was dope. Only thing was, I'm glad it was 3 songs because it was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what went into your show mix.
Say it again.
Your show mix. Like what went into the creating your show mix?
Really, I was just letting the Lord, you know what I'm saying, just point me in the right direction. I didn't want to start off hard.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to start off with something like testimony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's when I'm going to end it with something. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
man. Because it's been like at least 2-3 years I've been trying to get you on Grind Music Repeat, and it's amazing that we get here today and stuff like that. So like your artistry, you know what I'm saying? But let's tell them where you got your name from, though. That's one of the biggest questions I wanted to know, man.
Yeah, a lot of people ask that. Well, Day is really my nickname.
Okay.
The Nation came in, man. I was in high school and I don't know, bro. It just felt like the world was mine at one time, so I couldn't say Day's world. So that's when I thought of something else. I was like, I'm gonna say Nation. Yeah. And it just stuck with me ever since. So,
Okay. So like you gospel rap, you know what I'm saying? Like speak a little bit about that for people that don't know about what gospel rap is.
Yeah. I like to say I'm a gospel artist because I sing, but also I just started rapping. Like, to be honest though, I sing better than I rap. I don't really rap.
I ain't know that, y'all. I ain't know that.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know that. This the first interview ever I exposed that, bro. Yeah, but that's what I do, man. I'm a gospel artist, and I use my ministry. That's my ministry, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to use it to bring more young people in. Not even just young people, like lost souls or people just going through things, and then I'm just trying to paint a picture showing that you can also be a Christian and still have fun. You can also be a Christian and still dress, and you know what I'm saying, and still be yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's about your heart, you know, and believing, you know. So that's my main target, my main goal in the soul seeds, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, yeah. And I'm talking about, like, it's good to see, you know what I'm saying, that we still got that going, you know, because sometimes we'll get discouraged about the way certain kind of things is, and I just shout out to you for keep on rocking, bro. I want to say that, bro, for one.
It ain't easy, bro. It ain't easy. It's just, you have those days, you have those seasons. You just gotta keep going and know that God gonna make a way out of no way. You know, most of the time, man, what I look at when they get hard, I just look at it as a test. I just look at it as something, you know, that's gonna make me better and make me stronger. And I got to learn something from it. You know, everything we go through is for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn something from it. And if you keep going back through the same thing, that means you ain't learned something to take nothing from it. You know, so that's how I look at things.
That's powerful, bro. That's powerful right there. So shoot, before we get up out of here, you got any upcoming events? You got anything, new music releasing? What you got going on?
I got new music on the way.
Okay.
And I got 2 things coming up big time that I can't expose it yet.
Okay, we're going to keep it on the low. We're going to keep it on the low.
But I got new music on the way. I got a new song dropping August the 8th. It's going to be on all platforms. And
oh, that's next week.
Video,
that's next Friday. Next Friday or Saturday?
Next Friday. Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Okay.
Also got doing a video shoot August 15th. So
okay,
I'm working, man.
He working, man. Yeah. Shout out to Day Nation, the gospel artist. I'm talking about one of the hardest that I ever seen do it. You know, I don't really know too much. I don't know about everything, but I can admit that though. But when I see this guy, he do his thing, how he put his artistry down, he perfecting his craft, and he's still speaking that word, man. I'm talking about, yo, shout out to y'all for tuning in to Grind Music Repeat, man. Got Day Nation over here, man. Tell them where they can get some of your music at, yeah?
Hey, look, y'all can find my music on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, anywhere, man. Pandora, a lot of y'all don't be knowing my joint on Pandora too. Yeah. So up there, in your grandma cabinet, all that. It's up there.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to Day Nation, Grind Music Repeat, live at this J. Arthur Cigar Lounge in Wallace, North Carolina at the BackStreet Music Festival, man. Thank you for coming on, man.
No problem, man. Appreciate it.